pre-internet foundations. Before the internet even existed, the idea was already brewing. Back in the 1960s, the Cold War pushed the US government to build something unbreakable. They wanted a communication network that could survive a nuclear attack. In 1969, ARPANET went live. 4 computers at 4 universities sent the first message, and the system immediately crashed after typing just 2 letters. But they tried again, and it worked. That was the spark. By the early 70s, email was invented. Ray Tomlinson sent the first one and picked the @ symbol basically at random. Meanwhile, bulletin board systems started popping up in the late 70s. People would dial in with modems, leave messages, and download files one at a time. It was slow, clunky, and wildly expensive. But it was the beginning. In 1983, ARPANET switched to TCP/IP, the protocol that still runs the internet today. That same year, the domain name system launched, giving us .com, .org, and .edu. By the mid-80s, early online services like CompuServe and Prodigy let regular people log on. But you paid by the hour, and the content was controlled top-down. The whole thing felt like an experiment. Researchers, hackers, and hobbyists dominated the space. There was no Google, no websites, no streaming, just text on a screen and the idea that something bigger was coming. Early Internet and Web 1.0 era. In 1991, Tim Berners-Lee changed everything. He launched the World Wide Web. And suddenly, the internet wasn't just for universities anymore. The first website went live that year, and it was just a page explaining what the web even was. Mosaic, the first graphical browser, dropped in 1993, and for the first time, regular people could click links and see images. It felt like magic. Netscape Navigator followed in 1994 and exploded in popularity. Browsing the web became a thing people actually did at home. That same year, Yahoo launched as a directory. They literally just listed websites by category because there weren't that many yet. Lycos and AltaVista tried to organize the chaos with search engines, but it was still a mess. In 1995, Amazon started selling books online. eBay let people auction off random stuff from their garage. Craigslist began as an email list in San Francisco. The web was raw, unpolished, and exciting. Websites looked terrible, covered in flashing GIFs, guest books, and hit counters. GeoCities let anyone build a page for free, and millions of people did. You'd hear that dial-up screech, wait 2 minutes to load a single image, and feel like you were living in the future. Email became mainstream. AOL sent out millions of free trial CDs and built a walled garden with chat rooms, instant messaging, and curated content. AOL Instant Messenger launched in 1997 and became the way teenagers talked after school. Away messages were an art form. The internet had no rules, no algorithms, and no ads yet. It was pure exploration. This era built the foundation, but everything still felt experimental. Most people didn't even have email addresses yet. Skeptics thought it was a fad. They were wrong. The internet was about to explode. Dot-com boom and crash era. By 1998, the internet was the gold rush. Everyone wanted in. Venture capitalists threw money at anything with a .com in the name. Pets.com, Webvan, eToys. They all raised millions without turning a profit. The NASDAQ hit record highs. Google quietly launched in a garage, and nobody realized it would take over the world. Yahoo was still the king. They turned down a chance to buy Google for $1 million. That decision would haunt them forever. In 1999, Napster dropped and changed music forever. Suddenly, you could download any song for free. The record industry panicked, lawsuits flew, but millions of people were already sharing files, and there was no going back. Blogs started taking off. Blogger launched in 1999 and gave everyone a voice. People wrote about their lives, their opinions, and random thoughts. It was raw, unfiltered, and personal. The web felt alive. But the bubble was growing too fast. Companies with no revenue were valued in the billions. Investors got greedy. Then in 2000, it all collapsed. The dot-com crash wiped out trillions in value. Pets.com spent millions on a Super Bowl ad and shut down 9 months later. Hundreds of startups folded overnight. The NASDAQ tanked. People lost everything. The survivors were the ones who actually built something real. Amazon barely made it through. Google kept growing quietly. eBay stayed profitable. Yahoo wobbled but survived. By 2001, the internet had matured. Broadband started replacing dial-up, and everything got faster. iTunes launched and gave people a legal way to buy music again. Wikipedia went live and let anyone edit knowledge in real time. The skeptics were gone. The internet wasn't a fad anymore. It was infrastructure. And the next wave was already forming. Early social and web 2.0 era. In 2003, the internet shifted. It wasn't just about reading anymore. It was about participating. Friendster launched in 2002 and became the first real social network. You had a profile, friends, and photos. It felt new. Then MySpace arrived in 2003 and crushed it. MySpace let you customize your page with HTML, pick your top 8 friends, and autoplay a song when someone visited. It was messy, personal, and massive. That same year, LinkedIn launched for professionals. Skype made free video calls possible. WordPress gave bloggers a better platform. PhotoBucket and Flickr let people share images online. The web was no longer static. It was interactive. In 2004, Facebook launched, but only for college students. Mark Zuckerberg built it in his dorm room, and it spread like wildfire across campuses. Clean design, real names, no customization. It felt exclusive and addictive. Meanwhile, podcasting started. Dig let users vote on links. Reddit launched as a link aggregator with upvotes and downvotes. Gmail came out with a full gigabyte of storage, which seemed absurd at the time. YouTube dropped in 2005 and changed everything. Suddenly, anyone could upload a video. The first one was an 18-second clip at a zoo. Within a year, people were uploading millions of videos. Viral content exploded. Lazy Sunday from SNL. Charlie Bit My Finger. Early vlogs. It was chaos. And it was perfect. Google bought YouTube in 2006 for $1.65 billion. That same year, Twitter launched. It was just 140 characters and a timeline. People didn't get it at first, but it became the pulse of the internet. Breaking news, celebrities, memes, arguments, everything happened there in real time. Facebook opened to everyone in 2006. MySpace started dying almost immediately. Facebook was cleaner, faster, and smarter. By 2007, it had overtaken MySpace completely. The social web was born. Social media explosion era. In 2007, Apple launched the iPhone, and the internet left the desk forever. Suddenly, you had the web in your pocket. Apps became the new websites. Everything got faster, smoother, and more addictive. Facebook grew to hundreds of millions of users. The newsfeed launched in 2006 and changed how people consumed content. Every post, every photo, every update in one scrolling stream. In 2008, the App Store opened. Angry Birds, Instagram, Uber, everything became an app. You didn't browse the web anymore. You tapped icons. Google launched Chrome and started dominating browsers. Android phones flooded the market. Smartphones were everywhere. Twitter exploded during the 2008 election. Barack Obama used it to connect with voters. Celebrities joined. Brands joined. Everyone wanted followers. Hashtags became a way to organize conversations. By 2009, Facebook hit 300 million users. Twitter was the town square. YouTube was a career path. Early YouTubers like Smosh, Nigahiga, and Fred were getting millions of views. They weren't celebrities. They were just kids with webcams. The idea of an influencer was forming. Tumblr launched in 2007 and became the home for fandoms, aesthetics, and internet subcultures. Instagram arrived in 2010 with filters and square photos. It made everyone look like a photographer. Within 2 months, it had 1 million users. Facebook bought it in 2012 for $1 billion. Snapchat launched in 2011 with disappearing photos. Meanwhile, memes were evolving. Rage comics, advice animals, why you know guy. They spread across Reddit, 4chan, and Facebook. Pinterest launched and gave people a place to organize ideas visually. Spotify brought streaming music to the masses. Netflix pivoted from DVDs to streaming and started making original content. Everything was shifting to the cloud. The internet wasn't just social anymore. It was the center of daily life. Meme culture and mobile dominance era. By 2012, mobile internet traffic was exploding. More people were online than ever, and they were all on their phones. Vine launched in 2013 with 6-second looping videos. It became the birthplace of internet comedy. Instagram added video. Twitter grew more chaotic. Facebook bought WhatsApp for $19 billion. They were building an empire. Messaging apps took over. WhatsApp, Messenger, WeChat. People stopped texting and started using apps instead. Memes became the dominant form of internet culture. Doge, Pepe. One does not simply distracted boyfriend. They spread instantly across Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. If it started on Reddit, it hit Instagram a day later, then Twitter, then Facebook. The cycle was predictable. YouTube kept growing. PewDiePie became the biggest YouTuber on the planet. Let's Plays, reaction videos, and commentary channels dominated. Twitch launched in 2011 but exploded in 2014. Esports went mainstream. Fortnite, League of Legends, and Overwatch turned gaming into a spectator sport. By 2015, ad blockers were everywhere. People were tired of being sold to. Netflix became the default. Everyone started a podcast. Twitter became the battleground for politics, culture wars, and brand fails. A single tweet could ruin a company or launch a movement. Outrage spread faster than facts. Facebook started losing the youth. Instagram was cooler. Snapchat was more private. Facebook became where your parents posted. Brands shifted to influencers. By 2016, the internet felt faster, louder, and more fragmented. The election that year proved the internet could shape reality. Fake news, bots, and viral misinformation spread unchecked. The internet was no longer just fun and games. It was affecting the world. Streaming, influencer, and algorithm era. In 2016, the internet belonged to a few giants, and they controlled everything you saw. Facebook's algorithm decided what was real. YouTube's recommendations kept you watching for hours. Instagram's Explore page determined what was cool. Netflix dropped original after original. Stranger Things, The Crown, Black Mirror. Everyone was binge-watching. Netflix and chill became part of the language. Disney, HBO, and Amazon all jumped in. The streaming wars began. TikTok launched internationally in 2018 after merging with musical.ly. At first, people dismissed it as a lip-sync app for kids, but the algorithm was different. It didn't care how many followers you had. It cared what kept you watching. Videos went viral overnight. The For You page was addictive. You could scroll for hours and never see the same thing twice. Influencers became a legitimate career. Mr. Beast started giving away cars. Emma Chamberlain changed vlog editing. Charli D'Amelio became the face of TikTok. Podcasts exploded even more. Joe Rogan signed a $100 million deal with Spotify. Podcasts were everywhere, and everyone had earbuds in. By 2019, data privacy became a real issue. Cambridge Analytica, GDPR. people started realizing how much these platforms knew, but nobody left. They were too embedded. The algorithm era wasn't just about content, it was about control. Platforms decided what you saw, when you saw it, and how you felt about it. Virality was engineered, outrage was monetized, attention was the product. And then 2020 hit. Everything changed again. Pandemic Internet Acceleration Era. In 2020, the world shut down, and the internet became everything. Work, school, socializing, entertainment. If it wasn't online, it didn't exist. Zoom exploded overnight. Millions of people who'd never heard of it were suddenly in back-to-back video calls. TikTok absolutely dominated. Dance trends, recipe videos, comedy skits. It was the only thing keeping people sane. Streaming services peaked. Tiger King broke Netflix. Disney Plus launched and became massive. The Mandalorian, WandaVision, Baby Yoda memes everywhere. Twitch grew even bigger. Among Us became the game everyone played and streamed. Fall Guys, Valorant, Animal Crossing. Gaming wasn't niche anymore. It was mainstream. Discord became essential. Instagram Reels launched to fight TikTok. YouTube Shorts followed. Everyone was trying to copy the short-form video model. Clubhouse popped up with audio-only rooms. Influencers became even more powerful. Screen time was through the roof. Doom scrolling was a term everyone knew. People were online more than ever, and it was exhausting. By the end of 2020, the internet wasn't a tool anymore. It was life itself. TikTok era. By 2021, TikTok wasn't just another app. It was the app. It shaped music charts, launched careers, and set the pace for every other platform. Songs blew up because of TikTok. Olivia Rodrigo, Doja Cat, Lil Nas X. If it wasn't trending on TikTok, it didn't matter. The algorithm was perfect. It knew what you wanted before you did. People spent hours on the app without realizing it. Every platform was chasing short-form video. But TikTok stayed ahead. Twitter started falling apart. The vibe was off. In late 2022, Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. He gutted the staff, renamed it X, and changed everything. Verification became a paid feature. The algorithm shifted constantly. Advertisers left. Discord kept growing. It wasn't just for gamers anymore. Every community, hobby, and friend group had a server. It was private, organized, and ad-free. Be Real launched in 2022 with a simple idea. One photo a day, posted at a random time. No filters, no edits. For a minute, people thought it might replace Instagram. It didn't, but it proved people were tired of fake perfection. YouTube was now the biggest podcast platform, even though it started as a video site. Twitch drama was constant. Gambling streams, hot tub streams, bans, controversy. Kick launched as a competitor. Gen Z lived on TikTok. Millennials stayed on Instagram and Twitter. Boomers dominated Facebook. Everyone was in their own bubble. By 2023, platform loyalty was dead. People used 5 apps at once. TikTok for entertainment, Twitter for news, Instagram for aesthetics, Discord for friends, Reddit for rabbit holes. The internet was everywhere and nowhere. And just when people thought it couldn't change again, AI entered the chat. AI era and decentralized culture. In late 2022, ChatGPT dropped, and the internet lost its mind. OpenAI's chatbot could write essays, code, poems, anything. By January 2023, it had 100 million users. Google panicked and rushed out Bard. Microsoft integrated GPT into Bing. AI image generators like Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion exploded. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter filled with AI-generated content. Some of it was beautiful. Some of it was disturbing. All of it was viral. Deepfakes got scary good. Videos of celebrities, politicians, and influencers saying things they never said. AI tools integrated everywhere. Notion, Canva, Photoshop, Gmail. YouTube began filling with AI-generated videos. Faceless channels pumped out content at scale. Threads launched in 2023 as Meta's Twitter replacement. It got 100 million users in days, then lost most of them just as fast. AI influencers started appearing, virtual models, singers, streamers. Lil Miquela had millions of followers. TikTok faced bans and investigations. Traditional media kept dying. Newspapers shut down. Cable collapsed. Streaming services started bundling and raising prices. People pirated again. YouTube became the default for everything. AI could do almost anything, and the internet wasn't slowing down. The present day. Here we are in 2025, and the internet is unrecognizable from even 5 years ago. From ARPANET's first message to AI writing essays in seconds. From dial-up screeches to 5G in your pocket. From GeoCities to TikTok. It's been a wild ride. What's next? Who knows? The internet's not done evolving. It never stops. The next era's already forming. And whatever it is, it'll change everything again.